Limit as x goes to 0 of sine squared of x divided by 1 minus cosine x. The first thing we're going to do is plug a 0 in for each of the x's. That will give us the sine of 0 squared. Remember that sine squared means work out the sine and then square the result. Over 1 minus the cosine of 0. The sine of 0 is 0, so we have 0 squared over 1 minus the cosine of 0 is a 1. 0 squared is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0, and we have the 0 over 0 indeterminate form. Trig functions can factor and cancel, just like power functions do. Sometimes it requires us to use an identity first, like one of the Pythagorean identities. Sine squared of x plus cosine squared of x equals 1. So that sine squared of x is 1 minus cosine squared of x. And we can replace sine squared of x with 1 minus cosine squared of x. This will still be 0 over 0 because cosine of 0 is a 1. But the difference is now we can, difference of squares, factor the numerator. It can factor into 1 plus cosine of x times 1 minus cosine of x, all over 1 minus cosine of x. And it's the 1 minus cosine of x factors that are making 0 over 0. We can cancel those, leaving us with limit as x goes to 0 of 1 plus the cosine of x. We can now plug a 0 in for any remaining x's, which will give us 1 plus the cosine of 0, which is a 1, and 1 plus 1 is equal to 2.